You only need to roll a 15 for a critical hit chance, plus you get an advantage in every attack roll. This is how deadly Wolverine is with this build. Hello guys, Genuine here of Genuine Gaming, and here is my Wolverine build for Baldur's Gate 3. This is not an overpowered build, but a thematic one. Even though this is a thematic build, you can play this build on Tactician difficulty. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to like, and for more Baldur's Gate 3 videos, subscribe to the channel. Overview. Wolverine is one of the most popular and recognizable characters in the Marvel Universe. He is known for his adamantine claws and fast regeneration. In the comics, Wolverine is a muscular and stocky individual standing around 5 feet 3 inches tall. Based on this description, I'm not going to build Wolverine with a human race, but with a dwarf race, which is so perfect for him. Wolverine is infamous for his berserker-like fighting style. He takes a lot of damage, but deals a lot of damage in turn. He is crass and relentless in nature. These are the main reasons I'm giving him 5 levels of Barbarian with the WILDHEART subclass. Barbarians are known for being tough and resistant to many forms of damage. By taking the Bare Heart as a WILDHEART Barbarian, Wolverine becomes resistant to all damages except for psychic damage. In BG3, there are no classes that fight with claws. I'm just going to change it to a dual weapon that can substitute for the claws. A short sword or a dagger could provide Wolverine with his claws. So that Wolverine could become proficient with dual wielding weapons, I went for a 3-level fighter dip with the champion subclass. Although Wolverine is known for his rage, we also know that he has some stealthy qualities like infiltration and espionage. The rogue mimics Wolverine's stealthy and agile qualities. Aside from that, the rogue class could also provide my Wolverine build a damage boost through its sneak attack abilities. Gear and equipment. I build Wolverine based on strength as it resembles more of his fighting style. He does not fight with much finesse, but rather he would try to win his battles with brute force. That would mean that Wolverine's dexterity is not that high. That is why Wolverine is not wearing light armor. He is also not wearing heavy armor as it could impede his ranging ability. The best armor for him is a medium armor, and the best armor for this build is the adamantine scale mail armor, which can be forged in the Grim Forge in Act 1. As for the weapon and equipment, equip Wolverine with weapons and gears that reduce the critical hit roll requirement like Sarivok's Horned Helmet, which can be looted from Sarivok's in the Murdered Tribunal. Deadshot, this can be bought from Fitz, the firecracker in the Storm Shore Armory in the Lower City. Knife of the Undermountain King, this is sold by a vendor in Krejcielik. And Bloodthirst, which can be looted after killing Orin. You can also equip Wolverine with Ring Regeneration for his healing factor ability. This can be bought in the Sorcerer's Sundries in the Lower City. Another thing to take note of, especially around levels 1 to 4, equip Wolverine with gears that would increase his movement speed. Since Wolverine is a dwarf, his movement speed is quite low. Build. In the character creation, we are going to pick Dwarf with Gold Dwarf Subrace, which gives Wolverine an extra hit point every time he levels up. Then we go for the Barbarian class. This would give Wolverine Rage and an armored defense. Rage would give Wolverine resistance against physical damage, deal extra damage on melee and thrown attacks, and an advantage on strength checks and saving throws. It lasts for 10 turns. An armor defense adds your constitution modifier to your AC in addition to your dexterity modifier when not wearing armor. For the background, we choose Outlander or Soldier. As for my case, I choose Outlander. For his abilities, he gets Strength 17, Constitution 16, and Dexterity 14. Wolverine is going to remain as a Barbarian up to character level 5. At level 2, Wolverine gets Reckless Attack and Danger Sense. With Reckless Attack, Wolverine gets an advantage on all his attack rolls until your next turn. But enemies also have an advantage on attack rolls against him. This ability makes it easier for Wolverine to sneak attack when he goes for the rogue class. Danger Sense gives Wolverine an advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps, spells, and surfaces while not blinded or incapacitated. At level 3, Wolverine gets to choose a subclass. For the subclass, we choose WILDHEART. With WILDHEART, Wolverine gets to choose a Bestial Heart. For his Bestial Heart, we give him the Bare Heart. This would give Wolverine resistances to all damage except psychic damage. He can also use Unrelenting Ferocity. It restores Wolverine's 1d8 plus Constitution modifier HP. He can use this ability once per rage. Also at level 3, he can use the Speak with Animals spell without expending a spell slot. It lasts until a long rest. At level 4, Wolverine gets to choose a feat. We choose the Charger feat. Before level 5, Wolverine has a problem with mobility. Having a dwarf race would mean having a low movement speed. Charger feat helps Wolverine in choosing his target. At level 5, Wolverine now gets his extra attack. He also gets fast movement. Wolverine's movement speed is now increased by 3 meters while not wearing heavy armor. By this time, make sure to beat Aunt Ethel and get Aunt Ethel's hair for a +1 bonus on strength. At character level 6, we will have our first level fighter dip. What we want here is the fighting style ability. And we are going to choose 2 weapon fighting for Wolverine. This would add his strength modifier to the damage when he hits with his offhand attack. Another ability that Wolverine gets is Second Wind. This is a better version of the Unrelenting Ferocity of the Bear Heart, as this is a bonus action. At character level 7, Wolverine will get another class. This time, it will be the Rogue class. We are going to get 4 levels of Rogue for Wolverine. We are going to get the following abilities: Expertise and Sneak Attack. As for the Expertise, just make sure you choose Stealth as one of his expertise. The rest is up to you, depending on what your party needs. If you ask me, Perception is a good choice as it can do a lot of things. At character level 8, Wolverine gets Cunning Action from the Rogue class. Now we can dash, disengage, and hide by spending only Wolverine's bonus action. At character level 9, Wolverine gets to choose a subclass from the Rogue class. And we are going to choose Thief. This would give Wolverine an extra bonus action, which is pretty useful for his ranging ability and his offhand attacks. He also gets Second Story Work. He gains resistance to falling damage. At character level 10, Wolverine remains in the Rogue class to get a feat. By this time, Wolverine is going to increase his strength by 2. With Aunt Ethel's hair, that would be a total of 20 points of strength. You can also give him the Potion of Everlasting Vigor if you feel the need to do so. For me, 20 is a good enough strength to survive in Tactician difficulty. Better give that bonus to another party member who needs it more. At character level 11, Wolverine goes back to the fighter class wherein he gets the ability Action Surge. This is a free action that gives Wolverine another action for the turn. It can be used once per short rest. At character level 12, Wolverine gets to choose a fighter subclass and he is going to be a champion. He gains improved critical, which gives him a better critical chance to hit for his attack rolls. Gameplay. Wolverine can take 2 roles in your party. He can be the primary tank and the primary striker. He is an S tier tank as he can take a lot of damage from enemies because of his resistance and a very high HP. He can take in a huge amount of damage. He can act as a primary striker as well, and his critical chance to hit is so high. If you equip him with the gears that I recommended before, Wolverine needs only to roll a 15 for a critical hit. 20 base critical hit minus improved critical hit, making it 19, minus Sarivok's Horned Helmet, making it 18, minus Deadshot, making it 17, minus Bloodthirst, making it 16, minus Knife of the Undermountain King, making it a total of 15. On top of that, Wolverine would be making a reckless attack for every attack, which is typical for Wolverine. This would give us a dice roll at every attack, making it easier for Wolverine to land a critical hit. So that's my Wolverine build guide, and see you in the next video. Ciao!